let me do this video really fast. I still have the jar. The actually it's not the jar. It's the shipping tape roll crap that I was doing. And I'm still putting the videos up. I have this one. This is how it came out. See, I put a little change in there. Anyway, I want to show you some quick things before they cut me off. You see how discolored my hand is? Look at it compared to my face versus this one. This is the hand that doesn't get exposed to their direct energy weapons compared to this. You see how dark that is? And when I cut my ear like this point is highest, so it's discolored. So again, my goal in doing this is not only to expose them, but to expose the lies, but to show you I'm just a regular person. They said, you were always a people pleaser. I've never been a people pleaser. Anybody who knows me knows I don't please anybody. But the whole point with them is that they expected me. They said, oh, you're going to try to find a white man. They're very paranoid about my sexuality because they don't want me to experience life. They said they were always doing this to me. They were always making my life like the Truman Show. That's my point. That show was about him not living life to the fullest. It's not about the people watching him, but the fact that they were limiting his life and making his life so like this. I told you that's how they are. They're like this. They squeeze the life out of people. So that wasn't about, making sure that he has the best life ever. No, it was about limiting his life and limiting his life experiences. And that was the point of them. So they said, because I go to speech therapy now and I have, physical things stopping my vocal cord and my speech. They said, now you speak like this, as though I would have chosen to speak like this. Why would I choose this? That's my point with them. So the other thing they were upset about was because I'm not making sure that I look my best. They said, you lean forward. It's hard. If you lean forward, people will see you. I want you folks to see me. I want you folks to see what this technology does to people. They said, your fingers move funny. Look at my finger. You see that? My fingers were always bent a little, but not this severely. So in their minds, I caused this. This is my point. That in their minds, I am responsible for everything that happens in the earth. They said I'm psychic and I'm predicting stuff. No, they're telling me stuff to involve me. The other thing I wanted to show you, I showed you before I had a hard time getting this finger to move over. Now you see the finger can move over. So it's very swollen and there's some little thing there on my hand. Let me see if you guys can see. So in their mind, I am responsible for everything that happens on earth. You see that lump on my joints? I would have chosen this for myself. Of course I wouldn't. Of course I wouldn't have chosen this for myself. The other part about this is that I got denied disability again. So I want to speak to a judge. So they said, why would you want to speak to a judge? You're going to tell the judge all this? Yes. This has to be exposed for everyone to know. They try to blackmail me with stupid shit that they said happened like in third grade. Then they said things happened 20-something years ago. Things happened in the street. Why would I care? That's my point. They have no empathy and they have no ability to feel that I'm a human being. They said, you're going to show them this shirt. This was from 1994 when I worked at the New York Botanical Garden. They came up with lies about that experience also. All the good things that I experienced, they came up with lies about. So then they said, we're going to try to match things that you did in your life with things that other people did in their lives. Who has time to worry about that shit? Who are these people? The other point about this is that they don't want you to see the human side of me. I always say humanity, but what that really means is the human side of me. The me that gets sick. They say we don't ever believe you get sick. What human being on earth doesn't get sick? They thought me. Because something in me is so rotten to them. There's such hate for me. So they said, well, we were always supposed to be together. That's a crazy person. Someone who hates you shouldn't be with you. They said, well, we wanted to hit your nose because we think you have a bone in your nose. Again, crazy. So I'm not human. I'm some sort of psychic who didn't predict this shit would happen to me. Then they have I'm supposed to be getting dressed all the time, dressed up, taking all these, because this reason they always want people to bathe in showers because they do something to the water to poison us. So this wasn't supposed to come out. This was supposed to be a secret. The other thing they kept talking about is I'm supposed to see things, so they keep trying to expose me to radiation so my head will see things. No, I see what's right in front of me, folks. A group of criminals who didn't care about anything but money. Money. The other thing is they were concerned about my hair. So again, every so often, I think that the reason they say something is because they don't want me to do it, because if you guys see me as a full human being, it may register that I am not deserving of this type of treatment. So I'm going to pause this and let you see my hair. Okay, so you see, I'm going to wash my hair again. I washed it last week. I'm going to wash it again. They don't want you to see that I'm just a regular person. They said, oh, aren't you going to press your hair out so that it can stretch out? No, I'm not. I don't want that. So the reason they don't want you to see me and see just how I really look is because, they said something about my ex-boyfriend. When I was at my ex-boyfriend's house, I wouldn't sleep with anything on my head. I just slept with my hair as is, and sometimes it didn't look so great. Sometimes it looked okay. But it was the idea that he loved me. I just said something that they want to deny. They wanted to deny that he loved me. I know he loved me. I loved him too. But it's the idea that I was worthy of being loved and accepted for just who I am, as I am. I don't have to press out my hair. I don't have to control this involuntary movements. I can just be loved just as I am. I can sleep in a shirt and come on camera and show you guys just who I am. Because that was my point. I had moments in my life when these people weren't there. So they said, oh, he was involved in videotaping me. You know how I know he was not? Because he would have had a fit. He's the type of person who would have had a fit if that was happening, okay? And the other part about that I'm telling you folks is that they don't like, whenever I care about someone, they go for the jugular with that person. It could be a boyfriend, it could be a friend, it could be anyone. They don't want me to have any moments of peace, and they said that. They said they're never going to give me a moment's peace. That's how evil they are. Someone once said, you should call them evil. Oh, I call them every name in the book besides being evil, but that's what's in their heart. It's rotten to the core. There's no heart inside their chest. There's no heart there. They're heartless, and it's just as though they never experienced true life or love. And that's what I'm going to call this video, Life and Love. Thank you for watching.